All right, fine. I can see you two are going to think I'm pig-headed, so I will go and look. But I'm telling you, there's not going to be anybody there. What did I tell you? There's nobody there.
Ding dong.
Listen, there's a ring at the door. There must be somebody there.
I'm not answering anything. You've seen. It's not a bit of good. Just because there's a ring at the door doesn't mean that there's somebody there. I'm not sure if that's quite true.
I'm quite sure it isn't true. When there's a ring at the door, it generally means that there's somebody there.
My husband never likes to admit that he's wrong. My husband just as
Somebody there.
never anybody.
Always somebody.
There isn't.
There is.
But if you want to look, go and look for yourself. I'm not budging again for anything.
Well, I jolly well shall go, and you'll see there'll be somebody there. It's the captain of the fire brigade.
Good day, all. Good day, Mrs. Smith. You look as if somebody has been upsetting you.
Oh, you see, it's just that. My wife is rather put out at being proved in the wrong.
My dear sir, there's been a slight argument between Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'd like you to keep your nose out of this. And will you keep our family quarrels private?
Oh, my dear, it's really not so serious as all that. The captain is no friend of the family. I used to know his father, and his mother came courting me once. His father asked me for my daughter's hand in marriage, if that I should have one. But he died too soon.
That wasn't his fault, nor yours either.
Well then, what the deuce is this argument all about?
Well, you see, my husband claimed
No, my dear, it was you who did the claiming.
Oh, yes, it was she.
No, it was he.
All right, don't get so excited. You tell me about it, Mrs. Smith.
Oh, all right, then. Well, you know, I'm very embarrassed to have to speak so frankly to you. But I suppose, I actually is somewhat of a parson.
Come along now.
Well, you see, my husband said that every time there's a ring at the door, it means that there's somebody there. Seems plausible, eh? I said, though, that when there's a ring at the door, it means that there's nobody there.
Which may sound rather peculiar.
But I've been proven right, not by theoretical arguments, but by facts.
That's not true, because the fire chief's here. He rang the bell, I opened the door, and there he was.
When?
But just then. Yes, but that was on the fourth ring. And the first three are the only ones that count.
Yes, it's always only the first 3 times that count.
My dear sir, may I ask you a few questions?
Go ahead.
When I opened the door and saw you there, was it actually you who rang the bell?
Yes, that was me.
You were there at the door, and you rang the bell to come in.
I can't deny it.
You see, my dear, I was right. When there's a ring at the door, it generally means that there's somebody there. You can't say the captain's nobody.
No, of course not. But like I said, I'm only talking about the first 3 times.
And the first time there was a ring at the door, was that you as well?
Oh no, that wasn't me.
There we are. There was a ring at the door, and yet there was nobody there.
Perhaps it was somebody else?
Had you been waiting at the door a long time?
I've been waiting there for about 3/4 of an hour.
But you didn't see anybody else?
Nobody, I'm positive.
But the third time, wasn't it you who rang rang the bell the third time.
Oh, yes, that was me.
And when the door was opened, you weren't to be seen.
Oh, no, I was hiding. For a joke.
Well, this is no joke, Captain. This is a very serious business. In fact, we still don't know whether there's anybody at the door, whether the bell rings or not.
Always somebody.
Never anybody.
I think I can help you sort this out. You see, you're really both right. Sometimes when there's a ring at the door, it means there's somebody there, and sometimes it means there's nobody there.
That sounds logical to me.
Now come on, you two, kiss and make up.
Oh, we did that only a few minutes ago.
Oh, they can kiss and make up tomorrow. They've all the time in the world, you know.
Well, now that you've helped us straighten all that out, why don't you make yourself comfortable for a while? Take off your helmet and sit down.
I really don't know if I can. I'd be glad to take off my helmet, but I don't have time to sit down.
So, are you just visiting us, or is there anything we can help you with?
Well, I came here on duty, really.
And what is it?
Well, first of all, if you wouldn't mind me being a little indiscreet, if you'll give me permission to be a bit, if you don't mind, maybe in front of them.
Oh, please don't pay any attention to us.
We're very old friends, and they tell us everything.
Please go on.
Oh, well, all right, here goes. Would you happen to have in the house such a thing as a fire?
Well, why do you ask that?
Well, it's because, and I really do beg your pardon, but I have orders from the town to put out all the fires.
All of them? Oh, well, I really couldn't say. I don't think so. Would you like me to go and check?
Well, there doesn't seem to be one. I can't smell anything burning.
Nothing at all. Not even a little beginning of a fire, something smouldering perhaps in the attic or in the cellar. Not even the wee little beginnings of a fire.
Oh, please do understand. I so hate to disappoint you. It's just that there really isn't anything at the moment. I suppose I can promise to let you know as soon as there is something.
Oh, if you would really be doing me a favour.
Oh, I promise.
And there's nothing burning at your house either?
No, unfortunately.
Business must be going rather badly at the moment.
Very badly. There just isn't anything. A few piffling little jobs, a chimney or a barn on fire. It just doesn't bring enough in. And because our production is almost at a standstill, our high output bonuses are practically negligible.
Yes. Business is doing badly this year. And it's the same everywhere. Commerce and agriculture aren't doing well either, just like the fire business.
No wheat and no fires.
Not even any floods.
There is some sugar, though.
That, because they've imported some from abroad.
Yes, but you know, when it comes to fires, it's just so much more difficult because of the high taxes, you know.
There are, although this is pretty rare, 1 or 2 cases of asphyxiation by gas. There was a case last week of a girl who was asphyxiated. She'd left the gas on.
She'd forgotten it.
Oh no, she thought it was her comb.
Oh.
Mistakes like that are always very dangerous.